Hello and welcome to cards for week commencing 22nd of June. So we are just coming out of that lovely solstice energy. Yesterday was the solstice and I certainly have felt energy shift. I hope you have too. I feel much more positive and motivated today. Don't really know why, and I can only put it down to the work I did yesterday for the solstice. So if you didn't write a burn list, you can still do that. All you need to do is write down everything that you wish to get rid of, everything that does not serve you, and include at the end a catch-all question or statement of everything that does not serve me needs to go as well. And the universe will know what that is. You can fold that letter up, hold it over your heart, send your intention into it to transmute, release, renew, and then very safely burn it. And that might help you to shift your energy too. So I'm going to draw 5 cards today. Please choose 1 to 5, or you can claim all 5 if you want to. Let me know in the comments which ones you've picked. I'm always curious about that. Please subscribe, please like, and also look in the comments for some free resources that might help you on your journey. So card number 1, suffering in silence. So this is about being between a rock and a hard place. It's not knowing what to do. It's not knowing how to move forwards. But if you look closely, the sun is rising. There is some blue sky there in the picture. So it's also a card when it comes out in a reading for me that reminds me to look for the goodness, look at what is working, look at what is positive. Remind yourself that where thoughts go, energy flows. The more you can focus on the good stuff, the more you can draw it in. And you can also see that there's a lot of mist in the distance for this lady as well. And it's a card that speaks of loneliness and isolation. So maybe you're going through something that you feel you can't share with anyone and that it's very deep personal stuff. But this mist will lift and you will see things more clearly. And I feel like this is an invitation for us to go within, do our own work, find out where our wounds are, and do the healing that we need to. I also like that it feels temporary. It feels as if this is maybe where we are now, but that things are going to improve. And certainly with that solstice energy, that midpoint, as we move into the second half of the year and we move into that different type of vibe and energy, perhaps this is where we have been, and maybe the sun and the blue sky are where we are going. That's how I would take it for myself anyway. So that's the first card. Second card, obstacles and challenges. Are you feeling like things are feeling tricky for you at the minute? Are there things in your way? Are you self-sabotaging? If you look carefully, this bridge, if you stopped at the edge there and looked down, it would be a big scary drop with a river at the bottom. It wouldn't be good at all. But the gap that he needs to cross is tiny compared to his feet. So if you got to the edge and you stepped over, you would make it and it would be fine. It's about looking ahead and lining up with what you want rather than focusing on what you've got, and stepping forwards boldly, moving ahead and knowing that you can get past the obstacles and challenges that may come up this week for you. And it's actually much easier and simpler than you think. So if your human self goes into catastrophizing, making things worse, looking at the drama, a little bit like that first card where we're encouraged to look at the blue sky, this is telling you to look ahead and to focus on what you want and to keep going and step through any obstacles or challenges. There's also a message there about not putting your energy into what you don't want. So if there's drama going on around you, if other people are trying to suck you into drama, do your best to keep away from it and stay aligned with what you want. Card number 3 is authority. So being in your power more, being more in that masculine energy of logic, of seeing it how it is, of asserting yourself and having boundaries. And you can do that with grace and ease and dignity. We don't need to be pushy or hostile when we are asserting boundaries, but sometimes it's important for us and for other people to assert them. And when we have asserted boundaries, of course, we've got to maintain them as well. Think of boundaries as little fences made of love to help you and to help other people in terms of how you will be treated and what you will accept. So maybe that's bringing someone up in your life or a situation up in your life, but it's important for you to do that and be more in your power. Stand in your power. Don't be a pushover. Say what you think and feel in a conscious and kind way, but it's important for you to be true to yourself this week. Card number 4 is awareness. So are you tuning in? Are you making sure that you get that time to connect with your higher self, with the universe, and with all that is? Even if you're not meditating every day, are you having that moment of stillness and of quiet, those mindful moments, maybe having a coffee in a garden or in a park or a walk, or just taking yourself off on your own, sitting in your car for 5 minutes, having your lunch break, and just tuning into how you feel and the signs and synchronicities all around you that the universe is trying to send you. Because those signs and synchronicities are like little breadcrumbs that are taking you to places that you can take action, that you can notice things, that you can release things that will help you to manifest the goals that you have, that you're lining up with in an overarching way. So are you connecting in? And if you're not, this is a sign to do so or to do it more. And card number 5, heartache and loss. Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling like you've lost aspects of yourself? Like you've lost your way a bit? Is there a heavier energy around you at this time? If you look closely, there's a window behind this lady here, and again, it's full of blue sky, which is always possibility. And there are some clouds, but they are parting. So although she's spending time reflecting, and of course, the solstice energy is about light and dark. So perhaps there are parts of you that are reflecting and reviewing aspects of your life so far this year. And maybe there is some loss and heartache. I've had to release a lot of situations and stuff in the first half of the year, and I do feel lighter for it, but it was definitely a journey. So when you're feeling like this, or if you have felt like this, remember that although it's a process and it's okay to feel like this, and honor your feelings if you are feeling heartache, loss, or sadness, when the time is right, you can turn and look at the blue sky and shift your perspective. When you feel like you've done some work and you've healed, and this is always an invitation to do so, so dig into where you feel sad or where you feel lost or where you might feel like things aren't lined up. And then when you're ready to, turn your head and look at the blue sky. Look at that opportunity, expansion, everything that you can be grateful for in your life, and start to shift your energy, knowing that what you focus on, you will draw more in. So I hope that's helped. Please leave a comment. Let me know which cards you chose. Let me know how you're doing in this solstice energy. Like, subscribe, and have a look in the comments and download something free that might help you on your journey. Lots of love for now. Goodbye.